Hey everybody. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hey IP Farms, first in the house, buddy. How you doing? The air conditioner cut off up there in just a second. Two in the house, seven in the house. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. Saying this also for people that watch it later. Mr. Steve Mack made it in with his big blue wrench. Gordon Bright's in the house that we sold his washing machine. I have to explain all that to him later. Dustin's Farm Mall. What's going on, buddy? And your hat still looked good the other day. Let's see if I can pull that hat picture up and show off his hats. He might not want me showing off his hats. He's going to have to not text them to me, though, if he don't want me showing off. Country Boy Logging, what's going on, buddy? More than one way for the air conditioner to cut off. Mr. Bob Bruce made it in. SLC Brian made it in. Mr. Wayne made it in. Rose Services made it in. Mr. Monty. Y'all check out these hats right here from Dustin's Farm Mall. F&R Hay Farm. Check out them hats with the American flag on one side. Hold on. Come on, baby. Don't be so hard-headed. With a bale of hay on the other side. Check that out. My brother-in-law hooked him up, didn't he? Figured I'd share that while I seen his name and was thinking about it. Country Boy Logging said he finally found a farm looking for workers, so I'm tedding and raking hay this season. Happy to be back on the farm. That's awesome, buddy. Kirk Sawler. What's going on, buddy? Thomas Farm from Tennessee's in the house. How you doing, buddy? You see them hats I was just showing Thomas Farms? My brother-in-law made them for Dustin's Farm out there. Every one of these. The blue one looks better. IP Farms. Yeah, I see that comment. Did I miss one a while ago, buddy? Mr. Ed Gosson, what's going on, buddy? So you have a new fan for the race car. Yes, sir, Mr. Wayne. You're the first one to notice it, buddy, or to say something. Mr. Wayne said the microphone sounds better now. Yeah, if I missed your comment there, IP Farms, it wasn't on purpose, buddy. Just having issues. Kirk's hauling Holstein bulls home. Yeah, I hope I try my best not to miss nobody. And if I do, Mr. Steve pick up on it and let me know. Yeah, IP, you was the first one in. I remember saying that time we fired it up, you was the first one in here. Mr. Ed must be feeding up tonight. And Gordon gonna comment on my video the other night talking about it surprised him that I found a helmet big enough to fit my head. It surprised me I found somebody to buy that big washing machine I was building for you. Got a couple getting another one tomorrow. Good deal. It was on your end. Got a good bit done. Country Boy Logging said he's running a 930 case this year. Got a good bit done on that pad washer that we're building for Mr. Gordon, actually. Got another video already put together on us working on it. And right now we're waiting on the bearings to come in that it's going to rotate on. It was supposed to be in here Saturday. And a skid steer plate that we ordered for another project was supposed to be here Monday, and the skid steer plate come in Saturday, but the bearings didn't. No, Wayne, I saw your comment last week. Time I ended the live. I didn't record nothing on the John Deere. I don't even know if green stuff's worth recording. You know, how it's all that stuff's a dime a dozen. And there's so much green stuff on the internet already. I'm only picking. Nah, I didn't record. We was in a hurry. We're doing a bunch of welding projects and fab stuff that we're not recording. We're trying to record, but at the same time, we're trying to turn as much stuff out of the shop here as we can. Trying to get as much out and turning stuff, and it slows it down, but sometimes I just deal with it and deal with the slowing down. I told my wife I wanted baby dragon for supper tonight, and they're out of them. What's something good for me to tell my wife to pick me up for supper? Y'all help me out. I'm in a bind. No race this weekend. The race was canceled. Yeah, that's right, Wayne. We have to. And while he's here, I don't know how long he'll be here. He might start a job next week or tomorrow. I never know. But while he's here, I'm trying to line up as much as I can and knock it out. A nice big burger would be good. Scott's Farmhouse going on, buddy. Fried chicken. Wayne's having bratwurst. Steak and cheese sub. I could get fried chicken off of that list. I could get a burger. Nowhere to get a cheese steak this time of night here in my area. We got the car put back together. We took the body off the driver's side and beat it all out. Making you hungry. Yeah, and that was my wife that texted me a while ago that said they was out of what I wanted. That's a German Polak in you. My chair is flopping. I'm trying to tighten it up. Trying to quieten it down. Good. Now I don't know where the knob's at. Must have fell off. We might be racing up at Fayetteville, North Carolina next weekend. We're actually pulling the motor out of the car, swapping it over to a built motor, and possibly go try to run the UMP race. Get the Blackstone out. It's going to be too late by the time I get off of here, Mr. Money. It'll be 9:30. He's still in the race car trailer in that little cubby hole that I showed y'all I built for it. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us and share it out if you know how to share it. And if you don't know how to share it, don't worry about sharing it. I really like the Blackstone. It cooks good. I haven't cooked on it a bunch. I just go stand at it when my daughters record to make it look like I'm cooking. But so far at the track, I've been too busy to be cooking, and my wife and my daughter takes over the cooking. No, Scott, the closest Smithfield chicken and barbecue to me is in Lumberton, North Carolina. Used to get some real good brats and Polish sausage when we in Michigan. Your wife loves Smithfields. Yeah, I've eaten at Smithfields a good bit up in Lumberton. It's pretty good. It's already 9:30 there. I could pull out the Blackstone and do a cooking live. I don't have nothing to put on it. That would be the problem. We could pull it out, but it would just be smoking for nothing. If any of y'all run across the cover for a 22-inch Blackstone, let me know. I'm looking for one to go on that one in the trailer in that cabinet. Hey, Mr. Ricky Locklear, what's going on, buddy? 69 Druth. I'm going to have to get up with you, Ricky, to get a sticker made here. Maybe one day this week, possibly, maybe. If not, next week or something. Take out, heading home. We'll just rub it in, Scott. Get you out somewhere getting something to eat, and I'm here hungry. Stuck in front of the camera for another 50 minutes. 48 minutes. When do y'all race again, Mr. Ricky? Wayne says it's 4:40 p.m. up there. Y'all got a bunch of day left up there, Mr. Wayne. $20 a daylight. Brian's gonna cut some hay tomorrow if he gets the tractor fixed. Just a cover, either a cover or a bag or something to go over that 22-inch Blackstone to keep dust off of it in the trailer. It's in a cabinet, but when we take it out to cook on it, we have to let it cool off before we put it back in, and they make covers for them. Saturday, if you get it ready. If you need any help, let me know, buddy. You help us, I'll definitely come your way and help you, Mr. Ricky. Sausage and potatoes. Now, that sounds good, Mr. Monty. I tell you what, I don't know if I'll get a chance to make a video. How about I do a mail call live here on the live? How about that? Y'all want to do a mail call? McLean Family Farms, Ryan. What's going on, buddy? Had a ribeye tonight. I bet it was good, Gordon. I tell you, Chronicles of a Farmer's Wife. How you doing, Kayla? Appreciate you dropping in. Only help you need is money. Well, welcome to the club, Mr. Ricky. I know I'm new back to this racing club, but I'm figuring it out quick that it's costing a lot more than it ever did. Kurt, you starting to fall asleep? Hey y'all, I got a package here in the mail this week. And it's from Mr. Monty Bouchard. Let's open it up and see what we got. Just sitting down to eat. What you eating, Kayla? You got to tell us what you're eating. That's like a unsaid rule here on. Well, it's a said rule. It ain't unsaid. It's just a rule that you got to tell us what you're eating. But while you typing what you eating, Kayla, or fixing to eat, steak fajitas. Let's see what Mr. Monty sent me. And you got to be careful. Y'all remember last week Mr. Monty was talking all that junk about my head being big too with a helmet and all that. Very busy. I know your wife shipped it, Monty. I know you didn't package nothing this good. I got to get a knife out. Very busy. How you been very busy? Now, what is this called, Mr. Monty? Canned sausage? I think that's called canned sausage. He's 121. I'm going to be careful showing this other stuff, Mr. Monty, because I'm not sure if it has your address on it or not. We got a Lancaster farming. He sent me some of the stuff from his area so I can see what kind of deals, and he's rubbing it in again. I reckon about all the good deals on equipment and stuff that's up in his area that's not in mine. Your mom cans out there. Yeah, I've never had meat canned like that. And excuse me, I was talking to Mr. Monty when he was actually made a video on it, and I was probably begging. Yeah, I was probably begging for some of it. Probably better to say begging than asking. So now y'all got to see a mail call on the Gerraldfarms Live. That's right, Scott. Now I got something to eat for supper. I hope Monty don't have COVID or nothing, because I was handling all that packages and I ain't got no sanitizer right here in my office. No, I was not. There's our P.O. box if anybody's wanting to send anything. Cook the sausage. I will, but I ain't going to cook it when you hear Gordon to eat it. Hey, Dustin, what's going on, buddy? Man, I hate we didn't get no racing in the weekend, and the way it looks, I think they might have canceled for no reason. It didn't rain much at my house. Mark's Motorsport made it in. It kind of looks like corned beef hash in there, to be honest. And I like corned beef hash. How long will this stuff stay good in a jar like this? If I don't open it versus when I do open it, I have to refrigerate it, right? Charlie Drew, what's going on, buddy? What we got in the koozie? A Sprite? You ain't old enough for a Sprite yet, Charlie. Years. Y'all had green beans today from 2017. Awesome. There's our Amazon link if anybody wants to use it. As long as the seal is good. $23. I remember when I was 23, about 21 years ago. Yep, that's what I was thinking, Scott. Got us another jar that we can put to use. Mom said it was time for your bath. You feel like you're about 40. You look like you're 40, Charlie. Hey, John, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you dropping in. I never told my wife nothing for supper. She's texting me back. I text her back a small steak. How about that? Hey, River Rat. Appreciate you dropping in. Just got a notification. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us if you would. I don't think Charlie Drew's hit the thumbs up yet. I don't know if who else didn't hit it. Scott probably ain't hit it yet. He's gonna make me see if I act right before he hits it. Y'all give me 1 second and I'll be right back. I got to go check on that cat. All right, sorry about that. River Rat said he always hits a thumbs up when he comes in. 18 watching, 16 likes. Yeah, that's a week, ain't it, Kayla? Small bladder syndrome. There's where you can get your merch if y'all want some merch from Gerraldfarms. We're going to get some custom ones put on there here one of these days. It's got Gordon and Brian and a couple of these, and Monty, a couple of these mean followers have a line through their name. Will any of y'all buy them? The cat really was in the building when I opened my office door, honestly. He hardly ever comes back here, but he was in there for real. Yeah, if y'all buy a shirt with their name on it with a line through it, y'all just tell me whose name needs to be on there with a line through it, and we'll get my brother-in-law to put them up on that Tri-Finds link for y'all to buy. Appreciate you coming in, River Rat. Have a good week, buddy. Put Jackie Gerald on it with a line through it. Wayne. Definitely Wayne is one of them that's going to have a line through it. Shane Host, what's going on, buddy? I appreciate you dropping in. Y'all, Shane is one of the real busy, real farming YouTube channels. I don't know how he has time to do other stuff, but my hat's off to you, buddy. I know you really put in the hours, you and your family. We could cut some. Probably in a week and a half, we might cut some. It just depends on how everything's going. Hey, Iron Man 3406. Yeah, we could cut some in probably a week and a half. You don't see any egg stealers around or case stealers. Just mix and feed for the cows. Case is owned by New Holland. Yeah, I know they Case NIH or whatever it is. It's merged. I don't know who owns who. Picking on John Deere. No, I've told y'all since for 2 years now, I'd like to find an old John Deere that I could afford. I really wish I could find another 5140 or something right in that range, like the one I got, because man, that tractor's really spoiled me. Your arms on fire from spinning the flywheel. Rick Boat's in the house. What's going on, buddy? I seen you breaking ground earlier. I thought y'all was a lot colder than we are. How are you that able to diss and stuff? Y'all, I think you must be pulling my leg about y'all be cold up there. They say you better answer my phone call. We'll definitely have to take your name off of the shirt when that happens. Are you gonna give us a thumbs up now, Scott? I appreciate it. Yeah, I would love to find another one. We got a little bit last night, Scott. Not much. I left, me and my wife and daughter, we left and went down to the beach yesterday afternoon because they canceled the race like Thursday or Wednesday. So we went down looking for some shoes for her to wear to something with graduation, I think. And we come home last night, there wasn't hardly no rain. Barely enough to knock the dust down. Snowing right now, Rick said. What a tractor rides a lot better than my smaller tractors too, Wayne. Like hitting bumps and stuff, it's a lot smoother. .3. If I had to guess, that's what I would guess we got to. I haven't looked at our gauge. We didn't get much at all. But we are actually in the process of pulling the motor out of our car. And we're putting a built motor in. We're thinking about going and running the UMP class this weekend, possibly. Seeing how we can do in that class. A heat wave out there for Wayne. I think Brad won. I don't watch NASCAR, but I think I heard it. I was in my trailer, and my race car trailer putting in a battery tender to keep the battery up that runs the winch that we load and unload with. And I think I heard that. $80 to $82. Wow. I think Saturday's a chance of rain here. 30%. Mark had snow flurries. See there, Scott, you was bragging on all that drive-through food and no, I ain't got nothing to eat. Now you ain't got no fork to eat with. What did you get, Scott? You got to tell us what you got, buddy. Got fingers. What'd you get to eat? We know you got fingers. So what's everybody been up to the weekend? We've been busy all weekend, part of the weekend on Gordon's 2,000-gallon wash machine that he's wanting built. The bearing should come in tomorrow. Chicken strips, potato salad, coleslaw, and tea. Sounds good. Yeah, if the bearings come in tomorrow, well, I'd like to get that drum mounted and finalize that hydraulic drive so we could hook it up and see how the RPMs look. Money worked on the 584 all weekend. Hope you got it back together, buddy. I think they're like 3/4 inch bar that run from the center of the pipe to the bar, to the tank. It ain't gonna go nowhere. I really don't believe, y'all. I mean, it could tear up, but that thing was designed to hold 2,000 gallons of diesel fuel sitting on a 2-inch leg on each end, a foot from the end. I really don't think it's gonna fail. Now, if Gordon overloads it with something, we can make it fail, I think. Mark got some hayfield seeded this past week. Second video will be up tomorrow. Tore the Massey apart, sharpening the knife. I need to sharpen the knives in my Massey Beller too. It's a bit of a project. No, I didn't beef up the ends, Wayne. I think they're good. Monty's 95% finished. Yeah, I think the end of the tanks is good. Like I said, that thing was designed to hold 2,000 gallons of diesel sitting on two 2-inch legs, a foot from the end. That will be 10-foot free span. And if that didn't collapse itself, to be sure what little bit of weight we're going to have in it won't collapse it. It'll sink if the ground's soft. strict stay-at-home order still. Man, I'm hoping everything gets to lightening up. Shane's checking out. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Hope you have a good week too, buddy. Yeah, with any luck this week or next week, say next week, we should definitely have it finished, painted and everything, and Gordon have it home. Then as soon as he's gone, when he goes to use it the first time, we're going to go film it. Or either I can let him bring some pads down here and wash them. He keeps talking all that junk. I might have to bring pads down here and wash it. Got to make it farmer proof. Might need to wash some stumps. That's right. But yeah, we definitely plan on heading up to Gordon's the first time he goes to use it, because I would like to put a video. The last video of that series would be him using it. Give it to a firefighter to try. They don't break it, nobody will. See, yeah, it's not going to hold much liquid at all, Wayne. See, the doors is not going to seal, and there's going to be spill valves we putting on it. So as it's putting water in it the whole time, water's going to be leaking the whole time. So if I had to guess, it won't never have over 200 gallons, 100 gallons of water in it. I don't think. Yeah, it probably won't have, I don't know, a couple hundred gallons of water at the most in it, because it's going to be leaking out the whole time it's rotating. And fresh water is just going to be steady spraying in to keep up with the old one leaking. Yeah, but if that thing filled up with water, you're exactly right. You would definitely have to have a bunch of support on the ends and more spiders scattered out through that thing to help with it, the beating and banging and getting off of balance and stuff. Who else is going to harass us? I got that tank listed on Marketplace trying to sell it. Seeing somebody else will bid on it. Off of the pads, Scott, that's right. The little nesting pads where I think it's called pads, where they lay the egg, and then the egg, the way I understand it, each box, there's a pad on this side, and this box has got a pad. If this chicken lays an egg, it rolls down a hill to a conveyor belt that's in between them. And that's the conveyor that I showed in that video when I carried the slat mover to Gordon. I think that's how it works. But I know how everything is with livestock and animals and all. It's hard to film that stuff. But it shouldn't be hard to film the washer. Let's hope it don't break. That'd be embarrassing on it if it breaks when I'm there recording and using it the first time. I just hope it's like a couple months after he gets it before he needs it, so the warranty will be out. Hey, real life with Ron, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, that's it about the way the belts work. But yeah, man, that would be embarrassing. We have to just delete it, and they don't never get the last video for that series. Wayne does. He's exactly right. Don't forget Wayne's bees in there hammering me. I just got all y'all's names written down. See, Gordon didn't start harassing me that bad until after I started building something for him. See, if he would have started this earlier, I wouldn't have built nothing for him. But he was smart. He didn't start harassing me till after I started, so that way I feel obligated to finish it. Is the grass and stuff starting to grow pretty much at all of y'all's place now? Stopping in to say, hey, well, I appreciate it, Ron. Yeah, the warranty will definitely be out. Green at Scott's place. Yeah, Brian was in earlier, Scott, and I talked to him earlier on the phone. Got cows on grass, Kayla says. Yeah, I was talking to Brian earlier. He's working on his Kubota tractor. I think it's the M5 111. He's working on some front bearings in it. Wayne still got snow and everything is dead. 69 Druth is green. Mr. Monty's hayfields are looking good. Lawn is green. The meadows are starting to green up. It could have been. Yeah, he was in here earlier. He's probably listening, but I think he's working on that tractor, or he told me he'd be listening. He could be on a big YouTuber's channel. Yeah, I've had to mow my yard a couple times. A bunch of that's weeds in mine. We're going to have to make a decision here soon. I've got a right good many calves that I'm going to have to make a decision about what to do with. There's warnings out that the black and brown bears are coming out of hibernation. Moose is running around. Yeah, you sent me a picture of the moose in the yard, I think, Wayne. Need to mow again. Just play with the new mower. Mark's existing fields is greening up too. Grab me a drink. Anybody need something while I'm up? Hope I seen something about anniversary. I need the anniversary gift. Oh, that was Kayla talking about her lawnmower already. So Jason bought you a lawnmower, or you bought Jason the lawnmower? Somebody's pulling up. Hold on. That was the tax man looking for Gordon and Monty and Wayne. Can you give Gordon a wrench so we can take over his channel and put out some good content? What kind of mower did you get, Kayla? And that's right. Who asked that so I can block them? Y'all both bought one. Yeah, y'all guys is asking for it. We're finna start blocking people, Mr. Steve. Anytime these people, a John Deere mower. Oh, Moco. Okay, I thought you meant a lawnmower for the yard, Kayla. And y'all don't need to be buying John Deere lawnmowers for the yard. Feeder cattle have gone up in price over the last month. Might not hurt. Yeah, we probably got about 20, 22 head that we need to get rid of. Need to send them out. Yeah, we're fitting to block money. I'm pretty glad I don't know how to block people. Mr. Steve, when this live's over, we need to talk so you can tell me how to block people. Yeah, go ahead and block money. He wants you to block him. If we get this project here finished up for Mr. Gordon, one of my next things I would really like to do before hay season gets too fired up, I would like to add back onto my shop here at my house where I'm at now, where I built this office in. I would like to gain this space back in my shop plus some, like maybe twice this much. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm about to wonder. Mr. Steve, and he's talking about how easy he can be bought. He's supposed to be a team Gerraldfarms player. He's on y'all side. This office is 7 foot from that wall. I'm trying. From that wall to this wall is 7 foot. And it's 20 foot from that banner to the TV that's hanging on that wall. So what I'm wanting to do is probably go 14 or 15 foot, add back on to the front of my shop. And the reason we built the office in here, because I couldn't get cement delivered with everything going on 6 months ago, whenever it was that I built the office. Because my plans was to build this office on the side of the building. But they wouldn't deliver cement. I just went ahead and built it in here, and I'll add back on my building. Yeah, y'all corrupted Mr. Steve. Mr. Steve used to be a good guy. Your equipment's too clean, Monty. You ain't gonna let nobody run that fancy stuff you got. You have to wash the windows and all in it 3 or 4 times a day, Steve. You better not don't listen to them guys. Man, I ain't even think about the price of lumber. We're gonna have to start a GoFundMe. Office co-worker for studio. Jump ship for extra large coffee. Well, the good thing in here, and the way I built my shop, all I've got to buy is 2x4s for the wall, 2x6s for the roof, and then it's 10. No, I'm waiting on some super chat so I can finish my office, Scott. Mark, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you dropping in. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us. We got 18 in the house and 23 thumbs up. That's 21 more than I thought I'd have. Oh, this building ain't going nowhere, Wayne. Wayne. Steve, block Wayne. Block Wayne and Monty. Mr. Steve might not start blocking y'all. I'm going to start putting a line through y'all's name on the board. I can't get you blocked, but I can put a line across your name. Working ground, dry and cold, down to 30 degrees tonight. It got 36 here, I think, Thursday night. It was very close to frosting. And we've got a bunch of corn 6 inches high here. That was very close to being bad. No, I bet everything I build is farm stuff. You don't have to have no building permit or nothing. Tell them to get off my property. This is mine. I ain't had them to fall yet. I thought I had some buddies that was going to come help me sheetrock the mud this place, but that didn't work out either. 24 the other morning, Mark. If you make over a certain amount, you don't get a check. My wife might make more than a certain amount. It ain't me. But we file together, so that might be why. Y'all got a good bit of corn there, too. Yeah, there's a lot of corn here. 6, 8 inches. Some of it might be close to a foot. Appreciate you coming in, IP. It ain't going to be long, about 7 minutes. We're going to get out of here, too. Pear trees are in bloom. Cooked them. Yeah, the peaches and all here, everything was going, and it was close. It was real close to being bad for them. It would have slowed our coastal down. It still might have slowed it down a little. Still could have slowed it down. Had your share of chilly mornings, I guarantee it. Now I'm blaming my wife. I ain't never. If y'all will be honest, I always tell y'all my wife makes way more money than me. I ain't even gonna lie. There ain't any lying. No, there ain't no need lying. So what's everybody's plans for this upcoming week? Appreciate you coming in, Ron. Have a good week, buddy. We're going to try to get as close as we can on Gordon's project. Hey, Real Men Cook. I like to cook and eat, buddy. Make sure you hit the thumbs up for us. Try to get as much as we can on that project for Mr. Gordon. Good thing you don't have her number. More fertilizer, so you heard. Hope we start planting soybeans tomorrow. Yeah, I like to eat. I like to cook too. We had meatloaf for lunch today. There's our Amazon link. If anybody wants to, if y'all shop on Amazon, make sure you click on that link right there. And we'll get a couple pennies off of what you order, and it'll help us out. Working all week is the plan. Good deal. Some pumping well working, getting ready to plant soys. I need to get you down here 69 and knock me in a well right beside my building here. I got one, a 4-inch stuff from a water my dogs and stuff, but it ain't no good. It's got more sediment in it than water. Be good for sandblasting. Eating is about all that's left. I like to put an ice maker out here in my building to have in the coolers when we carry bottles of water out in the field when we're working and for a racetrack. From what I've heard, they're so expensive to keep up. It's probably cheaper just to buy ice. That'd be a good adventure. Yeah. The woods cooperate and we can get crops in the ground. They calling for rain and stuff your way. Work, sleep, work, no fun. At least you're still hanging in there, though, real men. You're still able to go day to day, and that's a big plus, buddy. If any of y'all want to be a guest on here with me next week or any upcoming week, send me an email and I can have you on as a guest. Mr. Steve will put the link in for you to send the email to. It's Gerraldfarms@gmail.com. There it goes. Mark put it in. Mark Motorsports got it in. So if y'all want to be a guest like Scott or any of you, just shoot me an email and we'll do a test one day during the week or one night and get you on. Yeah, thank you, Mark. Steve was, I don't know, him and Wayne. That's probably him and Wayne and Scott or somebody. They was doing something behind our back. That's what we used to do, Wayne. I would keep water bottles and 2-liter bottles we'd freeze up. Well, guys and gals, it's been 59 minutes or so. Make less than you would on unemployment. Well, buddy, one thing I can promise you, no matter how bad it seems, it could always be a lot worse. And you've got it a lot better than a lot of people. That's a lot of it. I've heard that from my grandparents, and I remember it from when I was young. But it's been an hour, and we normally go for about an hour each Sunday night, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all guys and gals for coming in, and we drop videos on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights and do the weekly live each Sunday night. each and every one of y'all take care, and we look forward to seeing y'all next Sunday night. Have a good one.